What is the crack, and welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be showing you guys everything that I 3D printed in July. This is like a week late. I normally do these like 2 months later just so I can kind of get all the bits and kind of have everything ready. This month I did a lot of people complained in the last month that I wasn't doing enough practical prints. So yeah, this month there's not really a lot to show you guys because I did a lot of practical prints. But yeah, I'll show you guys the few things that aren't practical, and then I'll show you guys the things that are practical. The problem is with the things that are practical is I've already used them or in the process of currently using them, so they're kind of glued to places. I'm not gonna say what or where, but I'll show you guys now. Also, right now, at this current moment, is the first time a bit of fucking airs came in my window in the first day and a half, 2 days, because it is ungodly warm in Ireland right now. Also, I think there's a wrapper down my, yes, there was a wrapper down my top for some unknown reason. I don't know why, I could feel it rubbing up against my nipple. But also something else just fell out. I don't know what it was, but something fell out. Might have caught that on camera. The very first thing I printed. Also, this month is Experiment. It's a kind of joke on experiment, but it's experiment. No? Okay. A subscriber, M14, actually graciously donated a spool of filament, and he donated rainbow filament. So we tried our best printing a shitload of stuff to get it to change color, to finally like do a rainbowy thing. You would have to print for like a week to get it to transition to all the colors. I added it up. It's a 300 meter spool. It's 100 meters per rainbow. So like you'd have to do, I think it was like something like 14 meters to go from one color to another. And that is a big ass print. Like I've printed big prints, and I think the biggest has been like 6 meters. And that was like a 5-6 hour plus print. So you could see a 14 meter one would be quite a while. Or just super detailed. So the first thing I printed was my cube. Or not my cube, my slime. I printed this just because I wanted to do, just wanted to test the filament. I kept having problems with the filament, like as you can see here, the top of the head just kind of, like Frankenstein, it just kind of want to come, it kind of wants to come off. You can see it going all the way around it. And for some reason I got this weird kind of like blacky green stuff underneath it. Every time I printed when it was in the yellow filament, it left a green brim around it for some weird reason, and it wasn't like, oh, it was on the bed, you take it off and then it's just like back to yellow. It stayed green. So I don't know if there was a bit of like what's it called, heat changing color stuff in this, or if it's just meant to do that. I don't know. It was really weird. Like the real thin lines just came out green. The next thing I tried to do was a big ass Mario. I tried to do a big one because I wanted to get that color change. I did that. I think this is 12 centimeters ish. But yeah, you can see again, I just got that weird kind of like ripping stuff at his belly and underneath his neck and mustache. It just got really messed up and kind of chunky looking. Was annoyed about that because it was like a 3-4 hour print. So then I tried to make my own one where I actually just fed it filament as it was printing. Don't mind the leg, I actually broke that off earlier just before recording. But it actually went from red into green and it looked really cool. And then it just fucked up going into blue and then it just didn't do anything. So I tried it again, but with actually stopping the print and feeding it new filament rather than just trying to push it into the printer myself. It went from brown to green to red. There's no real transition. It just goes straight into the next color, which I was annoyed about. It purged the in-between color, and I was really annoyed about that because I didn't want it to purge any of it, and I actually wanted it to print that little transition. But turned out pretty good for a little test thing. I would have probably liked to do the colors better. Maybe the body in red, and maybe like the head blue or something. I don't know. The brown, that's the first and I think the only time I've used the brown, so it turned out pretty good for a fuck around with it. The next thing I did was a fucking little teeny tiny Super Meat Boy. I've done a big one since, but yeah, done a little tiny Super Meat Boy. But no, turned out really good. That's probably the first print that turned out good. So I was like, maybe I'm getting them settings in good finally. Every time it changed color, I made a rupee. So like we did go through a few phases of colors. So we had yellow, and we have like this reddy kind of pink, and we have this kind of dark purple, and then we just have kind of like a lighter purple. I think that's all of them really, or maybe, yeah, there's one in between the pink and the purple. It's kind of just, I really don't know how we would describe that, just in comparison to show you the three of them. Like this one is the in between one. Like there is an actual color difference, but it's kind of probably hard to tell on camera. It looks pretty good. And then I tried to do mixed colors, so like a rupee that was half yellow and half green, but yeah, that didn't really work well. I got the layers wrong. I actually stopped it at 50%, thinking that was 50%. It was actually 63% is the middle for some weird reason. So I did it again, and yeah, got it pretty good. I don't know if this is the one I got perfect, or I have another one, but I can't seem to find it. But it turned out pretty good. I also then decided to make a little teeny tiny fireball. I wanted to make a fireball for my the Bill Cipher statue I made. I wanted to actually have flames going off his hands. I thought that would be pretty cool, but haven't put it on him yet. So that was all. That was with PLA, and then I finally took the jump, and I decided to do PETG, which actually turned out pretty good. I did clear. I don't know how well you guys are gonna see that, but that's a clear rupee. It looks fucking sick on camera for you guys. Turned out really good. I like testing filaments with rubies. And then I decided to do a clear fireball to try and make. I wanted to kind of paint it maybe like a light blue, or put like a blue dye over it, just to have the blue flames that he has. Next I did was a fry from Futurama. I actually chopped them up into 3 pieces. Leg, body, and head. The problem was, and I really regret it, I printed them in a weird order. I can't remember what order it was. I think I went, I think I did head, leg, body. So I didn't do it in order. So the color difference, you notice the color difference if you actually look at it. Hopefully I can show it so that you can see the head is actually really orange. The body's really, or the feet is really red, and then the middle is just kind of like, like it didn't really transition well at all. But they are still, like, it still does pop off, and they're not glued together yet in any way. But I will paint it. This actually only took, I think, like an hour and 40 minutes, and it is I think it's roughly the same size as the Mario. Yeah, like it's the same size as the Mario. So this is like a 110, 120 millimeter. Pretty good. Actually, kind of want to just head comparison as always. Fat ass head, you have to compare it. But yeah, I might actually start printing. If I was still on this color, I don't think. Wow, that's broken. I don't think I'm still on that color anymore. But if I was, I wouldn't mind doing a Zyberg. I know you're thinking like, hey, how are you on purple and pink and this and that? If you haven't, if this is your last thing you printed, the the practical prints are the ones that now went into the color, which is gonna be a little bit hard to show you guys. It is gonna be a bit of a bitch. If I haven't said it yet, please give the video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Maybe subscribe, click the little thingy-majiggy in the corner there. Sorry about this, by the way. I got this the other day just for storage and stuff, so I can actually finally start putting stuff in it. I also have a little teeny tiny one here beside it with my tools in it for printing, which is handy. So I'm finally trying to organize some shit. The next, I have like 4. Why did my Alexa turn on? I have no idea. I have 6 things here. There should be 7. One of them magically vanished, and I lost it once, and I ripped my room to pieces to find it, and then I put them somewhere, and I lost it again. So I'm really annoyed about that. But I'll show you guys in the order I printed them in. I made my own kind of custom PlayStation logo badge things. This is meant to be black behind it going into white. The reverse one of this is the one I actually kind of lost. Then I have this one, which is really cool. So for example, the one that's missing should be, this should have pure, this should have pure black behind it, and then going into the white rather than the white and white. I was one layer off. But they turned out really cool. I might give people the STLs for that if you want them. The next one I did was white and gold. My first time using gold. The gold turned out fucking really cool. I liked it. I'm trying to see if you guys can get the shine off it. It's not really shown on camera, sadly. And then I did the white and gold. This is one that I really like. I really like this one. Then I think these two are actually going into August, but I'll show them anyway because I can't really show these and then leave these out. Neve got me purple filament for my birthday, so we have a white on purple, which is probably my favorite, and then we have a purple on white. I really like this one. Fecking having it upside down. Well, I completely have it upside down. This one I really like. Alexa, call my phone.
Calling the Alexa app on Jordan's phone.
Is that under my ass? No. No. No, no, it wasn't under my ass. Don't worry about it. Okay, so here's a lovely, lovely picture of my green screen. And then now I'm going to go and show you guys, bam, all the controller holders I've been printing. There's a lot of them. I actually don't know what that controller is there that's missing. It's going to annoy me. We've lost one, and I don't know what one that was. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to have to look for that now. But, as you can see, they're all pretty much the same one that I just showed. They're that little hook thing there. It's pretty much printed with normal stuff, normal filament PLA. But there's a few of them that are kind of special ones, like this one here, Pokeball one. I made this one myself. It's just literally a place on the back with a little circle in the middle. You just place that on it and bam. And this one here is a special SNES one that lets you hold the kind of 8-bit dough SNES Pro yoke. So that just slaps in there. Bada bing, bada boom. This one is actually for Xbox One, Xbox 360, can't remember. But I kind of brought it out a bit to kind of grip onto the GameCube controller thing. This one is just a NES controller one. Worked perfectly fine for my needs. I think everything else, except for the Wii, the ones are just pretty much Wii controllers. And then I made this little one here for my remote control, so I don't lose it, but I never put it back into it, so I always end up losing it again. And then N64. It's actually just this one, but it actually just goes in a little hole on the back. And then, bada bing, boom. Works perfectly fine. So, and this was actually just two of the normal ones here that I just stopped mid-print and then just separated them for the little arcade stick. But yeah, that is all of them. If I can't even get them all in frame. That is all of them. So, yeah. And I am back. You guys saw all that. I actually see one last little teeny tiny thing that I didn't show you guys, and I don't know how I didn't see it. I actually printed a little square to put around my Switch screen to try kind of make it into a white Switch. It goes on, but it's a lot thicker than I thought, so it just adds extra bulk and it doesn't fit into the dock. So I'll probably just make a skinnier one, and it actually curled a teeny tiny little bit here at the bottom so it wouldn't stick on right. But I have the file. I'll just add it back on and try make a better one. But that is the end of the video. This video is 25 minutes long. I'm gonna have to chop the shit out of this to get it down to like 14-15 minutes ish. You can see the sweat is dripping off me from how fucking warm it is. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe, share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Discord. please follow me down in all them down links are in the description below. I couldn't English that. I need some fucking water. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really does mean a lot. I actually just got the new Mario All-Star 3D shits today, 2 days early, so I might be streaming that tonight. But yeah, thank you guys so much for that, and hope to see you guys in another video. Also, let me know. I actually moved my mic a good bit further back than it used to be, so let me know if the audio is still good. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hope to see you guys in another video real fucking soon. Bye!